It's Wednesday, January 22nd, 2014. This is going to be a difficult video to make, so please bear with me. Ex-cops acquitted in beating death of homeless man in California. Los Angeles. A jury acquitted two former Fullerton police officers on trial for beating death of Kelly Thomas, a mentally ill homeless man. The verdict was read in Santa Ana courtroom Monday afternoon. 8 women and 4 men began deliberating the case on Thursday. I am just horrified they got away with murdering my son, Kathy Thomas, the victim's mother, told reporters after the verdict was read. This goes on. I've had people send me messages asking me why I have not addressed this issue, because I don't know how to make this video, so I'm just going to go with it as best I can. In my opinion, this man was murdered. I'll put the first link to the story. The second link will be a video. Please listen. Please pull it up and listen to what his father had to say after the verdict was read about how all Americans need to be very concerned. Put a link to the video. Take a look at the pictures before and after. You're telling me that kind of force was warranted? I got some other police state news to give you. Caught on cell phone, LA cop punches special needs girl in the face on a bus. You're going to want to watch this video, because the person who shot the video just so happens to be a service member, just got back from serving our country. You're going to want to hear what he has to say. He's right on the money. Got another one here. Man killed in officer-involved shooting. We see this every day in this country. Here's just one more. Continuous militarization of our police departments. From WND, Pentagon arming police departments with combat vehicles. This just come out. They got a video from RT. Got another one here. U.S. Army elite special forces train with local cops and a secretive joint exercise. January 21, 2014 from Swan. Put a link to this. Make no mistake. Police departments around this country are becoming militarized and being trained that everyone is a potential terrorist. These are very dangerous times. Got one from the Washington Post. You know, we already know they're going to be putting drones in the air over America. This just came out. Surveillance aircraft floating high above Maryland. Check out the BS story they're trying to give for this surveillance. Put a link to it. While all this is going on, we have the DHS and the FBI looking at people like myself and others who are only trying to make people aware of what's going on. That makes us some sort of threat? I don't understand that. Oh wait, I do. Freedom and liberty is very dangerous to a tyrannical government. Got one from the Blaze. Obama says, I'll act alone without Congress if they don't pass certain legislation. This came out January 18. You know, it's funny, when I was in grade school, I don't remember my teachers, when they taught me the system, how the United States works, and how things get passed, and how laws become laws. I don't remember them saying anything about the president doing something on his own. Increasingly, we see this administration just signing executive orders left and right when things don't go their way. Removing all checks and balances. And the FBI's looking at people like us. Your terrorist is in the White House. Put a link to it. Let's go back to Boston. A lot of people don't understand what happened in Boston. I'll put a link here. The title of the video is Exactly How I Feel. Language warning. Strong language in that video. But check it out if you're not aware of what happened in Boston. In my opinion, a dry run, a test to see how efficiently they could lock down a city. You be the judge. I'll put a link to the video. Put all these links below. My thoughts go out to the family of Kelly Thomas, murdered. Murderer's never going to be brought to justice. I don't know who was sitting on that jury or what the jury instructions were, but I have a feeling it was a jury of people who don't quite see the bigger picture. Let's take a moment to remember another name. U.S. Marine Jose Guerena, gunned down by an Arizona SWAT team. They shot him more than 60 times before he can open his front door. I bet you he didn't think that he was going to go to fight for the country only to come home to be murdered by his own countrymen. And I bet all those SWAT officers are still on the job. Take a look at the video if you're not aware of it. While all this is going on, people in America are more worried about who's going to win the Super Bowl or who the next American Idol is going to be. While overseas, we have this from BBC Europe. Ukraine getting out of control. Yes, the people of the Ukraine shout out to people all around the planet who are standing up to tyrannical government. Put a link to this. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about when I say tyrannical government, well, I'll put a few more links at the bottom. That lecture by Naomi, The End of America. The lecture and the movie. And then the documentary Wake Up Call. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, you're going to want to watch that 2.5-hour documentary. Linked at the bottom. Just some links to give you today. I've tried to shoot this video several times. It's hard to do it. As someone who has always supported first responders, firefighters, paramedics, police included, I'm increasingly finding myself with a conflict of interest. It breaks my heart to tell you that. But I cannot accept this New World Order police state. This beating and killing of citizens. I beg you to wake up. Anybody out there in law enforcement or the U.S. military, please check every link below. Please look into this stuff for yourself. There's going to come a time shortly down the road where everybody's going to have to pick a side. What side are you going to be on? Please rate this video. Please share the links below. Crazy times, people. Crazy times. Again, my heart goes out to the family of Kelly Thomas. I am so sorry for your loss. That's all I got. You guys take care, stay safe. I'll see you on the next one.